Tucked away on the remote northwestern coast of Greenland, Niaqornat is one of the most isolated and smallest settlements in the world. With a population of roughly 50 people, this Arctic village exists in a landscape of ice and snow, where nature dominates every aspect of life. The people of Niaqornat live on the edge of the world, bound together by resilience, tradition, and an unbreakable connection to the environment that surrounds them. Their daily existence is a struggle against the elements, a testament to the endurance of human spirit in one of the harshest places on Earth. The village itself consists of a handful of brightly colored wooden houses, standing in contrast to the endless white of the Arctic tundra. These homes, painted in red, blue, and yellow, offer a small burst of warmth in an otherwise frigid landscape. Niaqornat lies along the frigid waters of the Baffin Bay, where icebergs drift silently, carried by the currents. The air is crisp, often filled with the howling of the wind. In the winter months, the sun barely rises, casting a dim twilight over the settlement, while in the summer, it never fully sets, bathing the land in an ethereal glow that lasts for weeks. Living in Niaqornat is not for the faint of heart. Temperatures can plummet to well below freezing, with the long Arctic winters stretching endlessly, bringing with them months of darkness and bone-chilling cold. The villagers rely heavily on traditional hunting and fishing to survive, as agriculture is virtually impossible in the frozen tundra. Hunting seals, whales, and fish is not just a means of sustenance, but a way of life, deeply embedded in the culture of the Inuit people who call this place home. Many still use dog sleds to travel across the ice, keeping alive a centuries-old tradition that has enabled survival in such extreme conditions. One of the most striking aspects of life in Niaqornat is the ever-present danger of polar bears. These magnificent yet formidable creatures roam the icy expanses around the village, sometimes venturing too close for comfort. The people of Niaqornat must always remain vigilant, as a hungry polar bear can be a deadly threat. Children are taught from a young age to recognize the signs of a nearby bear and to stay close to home, while adults carry rifles for protection. Despite the risks, there is also a deep respect for these animals, which have coexisted with the Inuit for generations. They are a symbol of the wild, untamed beauty of the Arctic, a reminder that here, humans are merely visitors in a land ruled by nature. Employment opportunities in Niaqornat are scarce, making survival even more challenging. There are no industries or large businesses. Most people make a living through fishing, hunting, or working at the local fish processing plant. Some work in the small school or the power plant, while others rely on government subsidies to get by. The cost of living is incredibly high, as nearly everything, from food to fuel, must be imported from distant places. A single trip to the nearest town, Uummannaq, requires either a long and treacherous boat ride or, in winter, a journey across the frozen landscape by snowmobile. For many, this isolation is both a curse and a blessing. While it limits opportunities, it also preserves the way of life that has sustained their ancestors for centuries. Despite the hardships, the people of Niaqornat possess an unshakable sense of community. In a village so small, everyone knows each other, and mutual support is essential for survival. There is a deep reliance on neighbors, whether it is sharing a fresh catch of fish, helping repair a snowmobile, or coming together for traditional celebrations. These moments of togetherness are crucial, especially during the long winters when the darkness can feel endless. The Inuit culture is rich with storytelling, music, and dance, which help to keep spirits high even in the bleakest of times. Traditional drum dancing and throat singing, once fading practices, have seen a resurgence in recent years as younger generations seek to preserve their heritage. Modernity has crept into Niaqornat in small ways, but it remains one of the last true Arctic outposts. There is limited internet access, allowing villagers to stay connected to the outside world, though connectivity is often unreliable. A small store supplies basic goods, but fresh fruits and vegetables are a luxury, available only when supply boats arrive. The school teaches children both in Greenlandic and Danish, preparing them for a future that may take them far from their tiny village. Some young people choose to leave, seeking opportunities in larger towns or even Denmark, but many return, unable to resist the pull of home. There is something about Niaqornat, its breathtaking beauty, its raw, unfiltered connection to nature, that calls people back, no matter how far they may stray. Climate change poses a significant threat to Niaqornat, as it does to many Arctic communities. Rising temperatures have led to thinner sea ice, disrupting traditional hunting patterns and making travel more dangerous. The once reliable rhythms of nature are shifting, leaving villagers uncertain about what the future holds. Coastal erosion threatens the land itself, and some fear that in time the village may become uninhabitable. Yet the people of Niaqornat remain defiant, adapting as they always have. They are a people who have survived against the odds for generations, and they do not intend to disappear quietly. For those who visit, Niaqornat offers a glimpse into a world that few ever experience. It is a place where the modern and the ancient exist side by side, where humans and nature are inextricably linked. It is a testament to resilience, to the strength of culture and tradition, and to the enduring power of community in the face of overwhelming challenges. Life here is not easy, but for those who call it home, it is the only life they have ever known, and they would not trade it for anything. In the vast, frozen expanse of the Arctic, Niaqornat stands as a beacon of endurance, a village of just 50 people, thriving on the very edge of the world.